definitely. When I first kind of got into the scene, well, number one, when I first got into the scene personally, I just kind of like the same thing with you, just taking photos at the event. It wasn't like aimed to, like in your case, you were taking video. But like it wasn't really aimed to be into that scene, and then it just kind of happened. Like how everything kind of transitioned was like that I was just a fan, and then it was like I'm a part of it in a sense. It's interesting. It was so crazy how quickly it changed. One big person who's really kind of really just said do it was Mark Johnson for sure.
Yeah.
He basically was like, dude, just go ask them, talk to them, talk to me.
And he's good. He's
oh,
really
yeah.
good.
Oh, he's good.
I'll look at it. I'm like, how do I do that?
Oh yeah. Like I've kind of picked his brain a couple times of he's told me a couple of stories, good and bad, of throughout his journey going through from not like the specific promotions, but going from the West Coast to down south to Mexico to some other areas around. But man, he just kind of picking his brain, he's really kind of opened up, not even just necessarily for the wrestling, like photography and videography, but just kind of in general, how to kind of approach different people, how to kind of conduct yourself a little bit. But yeah, I would definitely say he's definitely influenced. Another one would be Matt Too Cool.
Matt is such a good guy.
Oh yeah.
Such a nice guy.
I'll never forget. We when I first met him, it was actually in going to a SmackDown show in San Francisco,
wow.
at the Chase Center. I had posted something on Instagram saying I was going, basically, and he said, "Yeah, I'm going too." And I was like, "Dude, we got to meet up. We got to meet up." And it was really funny because we were looking, because it's a new stadium, and I believe it was one of the first events really at the new arena at the time.
Yeah, I believe that was back in September.
Think so.
Okay.
I believe so. But it was really funny because we were looking for each other because you've been there before, have you?
I've never been there yet, but I've gone. Okay. I've driven past it. It's cool.
Okay.
It's really nice.
So if you go outside, or if you're looking, depending on which area, but if you're closer to the water of the bay, of course. Sorry, kind of blank moment there. But they have the mirror balls up in front. So we were, I guess he was in line, and I was kind of standing there in the middle, and then we ended up meeting up there. And he was a great guy. He's still a great guy. One of the nicest people that I've met in the community, along with Mark and you too, of course.
Yeah. No, he's a cool guy. I always love trying to talk to him every now and then. Hopefully we can all see each other again soon.
Oh, definitely. Hopefully at a show, even if it's not at a show, definitely sometime soon.
Yeah, I'm a little cooped up in here sometimes. Sometimes I'll just catch myself. I'll have my camera and I'm like taking pictures of like some candle that like my girlfriend lit, and I'm just like, this is nothing. What am I doing?
Hey, and sometimes some of the best photos come with the non-planned ones.
Yeah, it's crazy that I just, I don't know. I felt like it was one thing to do, like filming. I love filming. Like that's one of my favorite things. I'll always say is filming is my favorite thing to do.
Definitely.
I was like, let me try this photography thing out. And then like, so luckily I've been very fortunate to have a lot of friends who have animals. So that's really helped me out. But I'm not going to lie, it's my favorite thing to film is animals, but it's also my least favorite thing because majority of my friends who have animals have the most like rambunctious, like eccentric like animals. So like I'll shoot and I'm like, I have 400 pictures right now, and I'll go through it. I was like, I have 3 pictures that I think look good.
That's the same way it is for wrestling, man. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
It's I've seen a lot of the animal photos you've been taking. It seems like you're that's
I'm getting the hang of it.
I wouldn't say the new
like
passion, but definitely something good there.
Yeah. It's definitely fun. Like I was just with my girlfriend for her birthday last weekend. We had like 2 or 3 people hang out with her, and I just randomly, I just like, you just hear the fast clicks, and they'd just be like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Don't worry about it." I was like, "I'm just doing this." I said, "You'll thank me later, hopefully."
just let me do my thing. I'm gonna get the photo of the cat or the dog. Just let me do it.
Yeah, and it was crazy because like at the end of the night, one of her friends, she's like, "Oh, I have a souped up car." She's like, "Would you be willing to take pictures of it?" And like, I go outside. I was like, it is dark as hell. I was like, this is not gonna look good. I was like,
Right.
I felt like I was taking these pictures, doing it, and at the same time, I'm just like, I'm like already saying, no, how am I gonna tell her I'm so sorry? Because I don't think they're gonna look good. Because like usually I try to get like a white bright light, because I started looking up like tips on like random like certain things like weddings and like for cars and stuff like that.
Mhm.
and the lighting that was outside the street lights were all like dark orange lights, and I was like, this looks terrible. I
It
was
can
like, I
be
need,
tricky,
yeah.
definitely.
I was like,
What?
I was like, I have a
Oh,
lot
okay,
to
go
learn
ahead.
still. I was like,
Hey,
I was,
when you're when I would say that it's always constant learning. Like you can have all the gear, everything, but you're still learning to do different things for sure.
yeah, it's definitely, it's a crazy but fun, I don't know. It's a very fun hobby that I wouldn't say hobby. I don't want to say hobby. Like I'm just like, oh, I mean, but it is fun, but I'm like trying to turn this into an actual business. So
Of course.
I do love this. I do love this a lot. And
One of
I don't know,
the
mate.
oh, go ahead.
I'm getting close to almost saying that I like doing photography more, but for sure, 100%, when I do wrestling events, it's always going to be filming.